Good.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, I'd like to give a little demonstration about these fork sprockets and how the parts interact. The stainless steel spacer here, this is actually pushing down on your bearing here. So this stainless steel spacer and the bottom one, right a little bit higher than the rest of these surfaces. So when you put your retainer cap on, it's resting on top of that stainless steel spacer, which is pushing down on the bearing. Okay, so that being said, when you put your sprocket in then, this spacer here, and when you're doing service work, a lot of times these are rusted in here and you want to drive them out, sand them up, and put anti-seize on them. This is supposed to fit loose in here, which it does. Okay, when you put your pin through, I'm not going to do it, but your pin is through and you put the cap on. When you tighten down these bolts, it's pushing down on this spacer here, which is pushing down on the retainer cap, which is loading your bearings. And a lot of people, I've seen guys tighten these bolts here with an impact gun, and that's wrong. That'll put so much pressure on your bearings that they'll wear prematurely. These bearings need to run loose like a wheel bearing in a car, on the front of a car. So when you're out in the field, just snug these bolts. That's what the lock tab is for. Don't tighten them up real tight because, again, you're putting pressure on the bearing. A big mistake. A lot of farmers do it. A lot of dealers do it. I've seen it all over the place. And then remember, too, to always, on the farm when servicing, this needs to be loose in here so it's doing its job properly. That should be the end of this little learning.